guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Salice Rose, aka Salsa Rosa, aka Mama Biscuit, duh. Oh, that hurts. So for today's video, I'm still gonna be making a different video after this one when I'm like fully recovered, because I was gonna wait just to do that one, but I was like, I wanna make a video when I'm recovering so you guys can see like what it looks like so far, how it's gonna change from like weeks from today. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys like how I'm recovering, how the bruises is, and I'm gonna be answering all of your questions. So if you guys are ready for this video, grab your food, your beverages, whatever it is you guys like to munch on to eat for the video, and let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Right, so I went into my Instagram like an hour ago or less, and I told you guys to ask me questions about my surgery that I got. And if you're new to this channel and you're like, what surgery did she get? I got a breast augmentation. And yeah, so let's go. Someone said, why did you decide to have this procedure done? I decided this because my whole life, literally, like, believe it or not, I've always wanted to have boobs. That's why people are like, I thought you had boobs. Like, it looks like you have boobs. No, I've always had like a push-up bra from Victoria's Secret, like the double cup push-up. So whatever like little I had, it pushed it up. And that's why it seemed like I have boobs, even though I was part of the itty bitty titty committee. But I've always wanted to have boobs, and that's why I did it, because I'm like, you know, I'm 25. I waited so many years just to think about even doing it. I had thought about this for so many years. So I was like, all right, it's time, you know? Someone says, do you like the size that you went with? Yes, I do like the size. Someone says, do you regret getting them done? Not at all. And I'm still recovering. It hasn't even been a full week yet, and look at me. I'm up, I've been filming, I'm good, but I'm not pushing myself to do things. I've been home, I'm not like lifting things, I need help to shower, but like I am taking care of myself, and I mean, so far I don't regret it. So I'm very, very happy. Actually, like, I went through and I did it. Here's a very, very popular question. It says, does it hurt? I really want to get a breast reduction, LOL, but I am so afraid to go under. Okay, so I don't know how a breast reduction feels. I don't even know what it's like to get a lift, because like I told you, mine were just like very, very small and like perky as it was. So I don't need a lift, I don't need anything. I just needed to put the implants in. That's it. So I'm sure that hurts too, but think about it. All surgeries are gonna hurt. Now, you don't have to get it. No one says you have to get surgery. I mean, you can if you want to, you don't have to, but it's like, no matter what surgery you get, they're all gonna hurt because you're undergoing surgery, and you know, it's gonna be painful. It's just a matter of like, if you really want it bad enough, then cool. If you don't, that's fine too, you know what I mean? Someone said, how long did the surgery take? It took pretty much an hour, if not a little bit less. And yeah, I thought it was gonna be like forever, but the fact that I didn't need like a lift or this or this or that, I think that's why it was like an hour or less. Someone said, will you have any scarring? So the thing about my surgery is they make the incision under the boob right here. Some have a scar going down from their nipple, some have it under their boob, some have it like around the nipple. I'm only gonna have a scar this big under both boobs, but even the scar that's that big, it's like can't even notice it, which made me really happy. I was like, okay, it's a scar, but like I can't even see it. So I was like, all right, cool, cool. Someone says, what kind of implants did you get? So the implants that I got is saline. I just didn't want silicone because silicone is more so for like a more natural look, and I think silicone actually does last longer than saline. But I went with saline because my body is very, very sensitive as it is. And if something happens one day and like one of my boobs, like it pops, the saline is like water. It just like your body absorbs it and you just go back in and you fix it. Oh, also, and saline kind of gives you more of like the fake look, and silicone is more like the natural look. And if I wanted like a little bit more of the fake look, because I don't know, I wanted to look like it's a difference. This is just my opinion for me. I wanted to look like, oh, okay, like she has her boobs, and okay, cool. Like I wasn't going for that much of a natural look, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's why I have saline. Someone says, could you walk after the surgery? So after the surgery, I had to get like, they put me on a wheelchair and I got into the car. Up until this day, because it's only day 5 since I got the surgery, I could walk by myself, of course, but I need help washing my hair in the shower. I need help getting into bed. I need help getting into the car. I need help laying down and getting up from bed. Everything else I can pretty much do myself. But it's pretty, not rough, but it's an adjustment you have to make. But I mean, I think it's worth it. And the question that a lot of people have been asking, how many cc's is my implants? So not a lot, but most people get, I think, 350 cc's, 425, maybe 450. A lot of people get like way bigger, which is totally fine. Just whatever you want to do, whatever you feel like fits your body, fits. What I got was 500. I know it seems like a lot, and I'm gonna show you guys, just be patient in the video. I'm gonna show you guys what they look like right now. But I got 500s because I was talking to the doctor, and we just thought it was a better fit for my body. Like, yeah, I'm really short, whatever, whatever. But like I said, like I'm a little bit thicker, and I just thought that that size would make me happy, and it does. And thing is, it's still healing. They still haven't dropped. Okay, so whenever you get your boobs done, it's swollen for like weeks, sometimes months, and it's pretty much, it's up here. And then it takes time for them to actually drop down to make it look like it's like your actual like breasts. So right now they're like up here, it looks humongous. So when I show you guys are gonna be like, oh my God, those are big, Salice, but they're actually not that big because all of that swelling that you guys are gonna see, it's all gonna drop. So when I show you guys my recovery video, you guys are gonna be like, oh, those look natural, like it looks good. So don't be alarmed whenever I show you guys like how high they are right now. But yeah, I got 500 cc's on both. Oh, also to add in, so yes, it's 500 cc's for both, but the actual size for like my bra pretty much is a D. Someone says, does it feel different? Right now it does, because I'm still recovering. I'm only on day 5. So right now it feels like it's just like 2 bricks on me. A lot of girls say that they have trouble breathing and all that. I didn't. I feel actually pretty good, honestly. But it just feels heavy. It's because it's still healing. I'm all bruised up right now. It's only been 5 days, but I feel really good. All right, you guys, so don't be alarmed, please. It's super swollen, and the implants aren't right here where they're supposed to be. If you can see through my jacket, they're up here right now, because it has to drop. And the full dropping takes 6 months to a year, but it pretty much drops like after a couple of weeks fully. So whenever you guys see it, it's gonna look humongous, but it's not gonna look like that at all. So yeah, right, here we go. So like I said, I have 500 cc's, and as you guys can tell, right here, I have a lot of bruising. I don't know if you guys can really tell on the camera, but like in person, it's really yellow, green, and brown. I'm not gonna show you guys this under part because that's too much to show, but under here, it's like really dark, like brown, bruising, brown. It's a little bit black under here, but it's only day 5 and I'm already healing up nicely. So like I said, right now, if you guys can see the implant, if I turn to the side, it's like, look, it's still way up here. It looks like a step stool. It's like way up there. So this is going to drop. So that takes a while. So it looks super swollen and very big right now because of that reason. But in a couple of weeks, whenever it drops a little bit more, I'll make a video when I'm fully recovered. But that's what it looks like right now. Probably doesn't feel like it fits my body, but I like it, and I'm really happy with the results. And I'm still in pain a little bit, but thank God I have my girlfriend and my mom to help me on my everyday routines, that I don't have to do things alone, because if I had to do things alone, it'd be scary. So if you guys are thinking about getting your breasts done, I highly recommend, whether it's your friend, someone you can trust, one of your parents, or your sibling, or your partner, whatever the case may be, to have someone be there with you until you're like recovered, because to do anything alone after the surgery is insane, and it's gonna be very painful, and you're probably gonna damage yourself if you don't have help by people. And if I'm very independent, and I like to do things alone, I'm like, I got it. And during this surgery, I'm like, I don't got it, I need help. Can you help me put the oil here? I have to moisturize this. Can you help me do this? Can you help me wash my hair? Can you help me do this? So it's like, I highly recommend you guys do have someone 24/7 with you, because the things you think you can do right now, you can't. Someone said, who did your breast augmentation? So I think you guys have seen him plenty of times before, whether it's on my Instagram story or other people's pages, because everyone goes to this doctor. His name is Dr. Tunisia. And like, I went to him for so many reasons, because his work is amazing, and he actually cares about all of his patients. I know it sounds cliche, like, oh, Salice, you're just saying this to hype him up. No, I'm not, because if he was like rude with his staff, I'd be telling y'all right now, like, I did not like them, but that's not the case. Like, he was very sweet. Till this day, he checks up on me all the time. His staff was very warm and welcoming, and I'm like, if I walked in there nervous, I sure as hell came out there very confident, like, all right, I can do this. So again, his name is Dr. Tunisia. I'm gonna put his Instagram right here. Someone said, what was the scariest part? I think the scariest part of it all was, I guess, getting to the surgery center that day and pretty much being like, I wonder how bad this is gonna hurt. Like, I'm gonna go through surgery. I'm obviously gonna be in so much pain. I think that's everyone's fear when they get a breast augmentation or reconstruction or reduction or lift, whatever the case may be. I think that's like the biggest question, like, how bad is it gonna hurt after? I'm scared. And it's not as bad as I thought. I think it's the first day or first 2 days that really I had to stay in bed and just sleep all day. I'm really lucky that my first surgery went better than what I expected. If you guys want to get work done, go to Dr. Tunisia, but if you don't want to, that's okay too. Someone said, how are you feeling now? I am feeling a lot of pressure, and it's tight right here because, like I said, the implant is up here. If I move this to the side, it's up here, and that has to drop. So right now it's like, it's very, very tight, and it's pressure 24/7. Like after I take my medicine on top of that, like I'm good. But even today, I barely even took medicine and I'm okay, like I'm good to go. I'm just more excited about them finally dropping. I feel like this one's dropping faster than that one. That's why this one looks like a little bit more swollen up here. But I'm just like, can you drop? Can you drop already? Can you drop? Like I'm trying to wear some cute clothes now because I can't wear it like this right now. They look really swollen, but yeah, and this bruising actually doesn't hurt at all. I don't want to touch it too hard because I don't want it to hurt. Like it doesn't hurt, like I'm fine. It's just, it's so much better than what I thought, and that makes me so happy. Someone said, is this your first surgery? Yes, I don't know if it's my last, but it is my first. Someone said, are you satisfied with the size you chose? Actually very satisfied because I like it. Some girls want to go super smaller, really, really big, or really this. I don't know, every girl or male or whatever you identify as that gets a breast augmentation, whatever the case may be, they all have their own opinion on what they want. And hey, if you like it, that's all that matters. People are always gonna have something to say, it's too small, it's too big, it's too this, it's too that, whatever. But I love my size, and I can't wait for them to drop so I can be like, okay, so that's how we're supposed to look, okay. But I'm really, really happy. Someone said, how much bigger did you go? So originally, I was pretty much like an A cup. Pretty much. I was very, very small, but it doesn't really, you guys can't tell because like I said, since I was like in high school, I've had nothing but extra push-up bras because I've always wanted to have boobs. So I went from that to a D. So my healing process is a little bit, not more painful than usual, but it's a little bit painful every now and then because like my skin, like it has to stretch, if you guys can see, because I started off, like look at my neck, like I was pretty flat. I had a little bit, but barely anything, to putting the 500 cc's. So my skin has to stretch. Someone said, were you awake during the surgery? No, dear God, no, hell no. So you get into the office, whatever, they check you in, all that stuff, and they put you under anesthesia. So how that works is after they put that, like they give you the anesthesia, you knock out in like seconds. You're like this and you're like, oh yeah. And then you knock out like so fast. And the trippy thing about anesthesia is that when you wake up from the surgery, it feels like you were only sleeping or knocked out for 2 seconds. I know it sounds wild. So whenever I fell asleep, I woke up. I was like, oh. And they're like, all right, we're done. And I'm like, you guys are done. I looked down and I was like, I have boobies. Would you recommend breast augmentation for anyone that is interested? Yeah, if you're interested in doing this, I recommend you, I mean, if it's really up to you, then go ahead and do it. Obviously, if you guys want to think about it first, I do recommend that. I gave myself so many years to think about it, and then I'm gonna be 26 in a couple of months, and I was like, all right, I think it's time, I'm ready. I gave myself some time. You guys don't have to be like me. You guys can think about it for weeks, months, years. It's really your body, your life, your decision. Whatever you do with your body is your business, and that's on you, and that's amazing, you know, because we all have that right and that choice, you know. But I don't recommend doing any surgeries if you're just doing it because you want to be like these Instagram models, or because it's trending, or maybe that person will like me more. No, don't ever get a surgery for someone else for the wrong reasons. If you're gonna get a surgery, no matter what it is, do it for you because you want it, because you want to look in the mirror and be like, oh, that's me right there, because you're gonna feel even better about yourself. Because some people do feel better after surgery, some feel better without working out, some feel better while working out. It doesn't matter, we're all different. We all feel differently and feel better in different ways. So I recommend, if you guys want to get surgery, you do it, but for the right reasons, if that makes sense. Someone said, was that the most painful day of your life? No. The most painful day of my life was getting all 4 of my wisdom teeth pulled out when I was like, I think 15 or 14. Ooh, because I got them all 4 pulled out on the same day. And that was painful. Oh, that was the worst day of my life. But hey, it had to be done. It had to be done. Someone said, rate the pain 1 to 10. Right now, 0. But after surgery, like a 2. Day 1 or 2, like an 11. But that's why we have the medicine that you have to use appropriately, and it does help. And now I feel like I don't even need medicine, so it's it's not even as bad as I thought. Someone said, has it helped you feel more confident? No, because you know what helped me feel more confident, and this is just me talking for myself, is working out. I love working out. When I work out, I feel more confident with myself. That's why I've been obsessed with fitness my whole life. When I work out, I get this like rush of joy. I know it sounds really, really corny, but it's true. I'm just being honest. So me working out makes me confident. Me working and being successful makes me confident. But getting a boob job didn't make me feel more confident in a sense. It just kind of enhanced me, because I love myself with or without them. I just felt like, okay, I thought about it for a long time and I want to do it now because I did the surgery for all the right reasons. Now, some women, it does enhance their confidence, and that's amazing because we're all different. Certain things that make me feel confident is not going to make someone else feel confident, vice versa. And that's the beauty of being different in your own person. So no, I don't feel more confident. I just feel like I'm happy. You're like, okay, I can wear certain shirts I couldn't wear before. So that I'm excited for that. But everything else, I'm just like, I love myself. Like whether these work out or not, like I'm open-minded. I'm happy that I'm alive, and I'm confident with or without them. Someone said, are we gonna get the before and after pics with clothes on? Obviously with clothes on, yes. So once these, like I'm gonna show you guys again, once these drop, I know this one looks a little bit more swollen, but just ignore it right now. Once these just totally drop and they heal up a little bit better than what they are now, I'm gonna for sure take before and after pictures, and I will for sure show you guys. I'll be in like a little cute crop top fashion Nova, of course. Someone said, would you ever do that type of surgery again? I mean, as of right now, no, but if I ever have kids in the future and they kind of like, I guess, drop a little bit, because most women that have kids, or even if you don't have kids, I mean, it's a thing about breasts. Breasts tend to go droopy sometimes and low, or whatever. Everyone's breast is different, and that's the beautiful thing about women. You just never know what you're gonna get, right? So if I ever have kids one day and they tend to like drop maybe more than what I expected, then yes, I'm gonna get a lift, reconstruction, of course, and I'll probably like change the implants and whatnot, but as far as now, I think I'm good with what I have. I'm happy right now. I don't have any interest in like doing anything else. Maybe eventually one day get a little bit of like a Botox right here, but yes, as later down the line. But right now I'm happy. I like my body. I like my little booty that I have. I like my thighs. I like my stomach. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. So as of right now, no, but hey, it's me. I changed my mind like crazy. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll vlog the whole experience if I decide to do something again, for sure. And who am I gonna go to? Dr. Tunisia, duh. And as far as the last question, someone said, was this an insecurity? No, it was an enhancement to my body. Some people have insecurities, and that's fine, and that's why they get surgeries or they start working out or whatever the case may be, and that's fine. But I was happy with my body, and I still love my body, but it's something that I've always wanted. And it's not like a tattoo. Like I know tattoos last forever too. So when it comes to my tattoos, I'm like, okay, I want to get a tattoo today. And someone's like, okay, what do you want to get? And I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. I'm very spontaneous when it comes to my tattoos. Like I never know what I'm going to get. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But when it came to surgery, I had to give myself years, but I did it for all the right reasons. I did it for myself because I wanted to look in the mirror and be like, okay, I got something to work with now. So it wasn't an insecurity, definitely not. It was more of an enhancement for my body, and I'm happy I did it. No, I do not regret it, and I just cannot wait to heal. I'm very impatient, but I gotta be patient because I want them to drop so I could take some cute selfies already and whatnot. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this video helped you guys a lot or a little bit, and if you guys have any more questions, ask me down below, and I'm gonna make a part 2 to this once I'm already fully recovered. So I feel like if you guys have more questions, let me know. And with that being said, if you guys have not yet, put the notifications on, subscribe down below, and as always, Salice Rose, aka Salsa Rosa, aka Mama Biscuit, loves you, my beautiful Rose family. Bye, guys.